Truth Scriptures. 1 Timutiy. Sign name 1 Timothy. Chapter 5. Do not try to correct an older man, but encourage him like he is your father. Treat younger men like they are your brothers. Treat older women like your mother, and treat younger women like your sisters with the appropriate respect. Take care of widows who are truly in need. However, if any widow has children or grandchildren, her own children or grandchildren should serve Alua by being the first to take care of her. This is pleasing to Alua and what he wants to be done. A widow who is really in need is one who does not have any relatives to take care of her. Even though she may be alone, she keeps her faith in Alua and keeps praying to him and asking for his help night and day. But a widow who is only concerned with worldly pleasures is already dead, even though she is still alive. Tell this to everyone so that they will do the right things. People who do not provide for their own relatives, especially the people in their own household, have given up on their faith. They are worse than someone who is an unbeliever in the Master. For a widow to be put on the widow's list, she must have at least 60 years old. She must have been faithful in her marriage. She must also be well known for doing all sorts of good works, such as properly raising her children, being kind to strangers, helping the set-apart ones, helping those who are distressed, and dedicating herself to every kind of good work. Do not accept younger widows on the widow's list. They are likely to have the desire to marry again and will not be in need of support. If you put them on the widow's list, they may lose sight of the commitment to Mashiach. If they break their commitment to Mashiach, they will stand condemned because they broke their first promise to Mashiach by losing sight of the original commitment. Besides, they may become lazy and go into the habit of going from house to house. Next, they may start to gossip and become busybodies, talking about things that are none of their business. It is better for the younger widows to marry again, have children, and look after their own families. That way the enemy will not have anything to slander us. Look at what has already happened to some of the young widows that have turned away from the truth to follow Shaitan. If any woman who is a believer has any widows in their family, she should help them. This will keep the assembly from being burdened, and the assembly can help the widows who are really in need. The elders who lead well and do a great job deserve to be paid double, especially if they work hard at preaching and teaching. The scriptures say, "Do not put a muzzle on the ox when it is treading the grain." Workers deserve their pay. Do not accept an accusation made against an elder unless it can be completely confirmed by the mouths of 2 or 3 witnesses. Discipline those who are blatantly sinning. Those, as it says in 1 John 3:4, are in violation of the Torah, transgressing the commandments, who are in sin. Discipline those who are blatantly sinning in front of everyone so that others will be afraid to do the same. I call you to carry out these instructions without prejudice in the presence of Alua, Yahuwah, Mashiach, and the elect messengers. Do not show partiality to anyone or anything. Do not quickly approve anyone for leadership. Do not participate in the sins of others. Keep yourself pure and set apart. Stop drinking only water. Use a little wine to help your stomach because of your frequent illnesses. Know that the sins of some people are obvious, and they get caught even before the time of judgment. But the sins of other people do not show up until later. It is the same with good deeds. Some good deeds are easily seen, but none of the good deeds can remain hidden. The truth scriptures, the pure word of Alua. Alleluia.